Right now, the world we live in is drastically changing. Meanwhile, technological evolution and innovation are also taking place at an even faster pace and are showing no signs of stopping. But the question is, are we not forgetting the most important concept of humanity? Without even realizing as we continue our never-ending pursuit of evolution? Hi, I'm Yasuharu Sasaki. The Dentsu Group is a network of advertising agencies. Our mission is to solve marketing challenges, but since we are living in an age of technological evolution, that mission is changing. And we are now aiming to solve the various existing issues concerning the human body and mind, the earth, and the environment through the power of ideas. We want to combine technology and creativity to stimulate innovation and create new solutions, services, and products. We are striving to change the world for the better by using our creations to help our clients expand their business into new areas. The theme we chose for our exhibit this year is called Humanity. We are focusing on the idea of humanity, which tend to be left behind in the process of technological evolution. Our concept is to code humanity through a process that considers human emotions, love, and feelings, and not just one that focuses on efficiency and technology, which has been the case with conventional coding method. Our ideas are wide-ranging and encompass a variety of fields. Today, we'd like to talk about 4 directions we have chosen to pursue, and they are motion, well-being, food cycle, and weather. Motion seeks to provide new meaning and value to movement by archiving people's movements. Well-being aims to solve mental health issues by addressing the emotions of us humans, who are constantly faced with stressful situations. Food cycle will help people take more notice of their relationships with the earth by solving the issue of food waste through insect technology. Last is weather. This project endeavors to help modern-day people regain the ancient human ability to instinctively understand weather conditions by looking up at the sky. At this year's South by Southwest, we are seeking to change the world through these 4 directions. Our strengths lie in communication, so we believe that each of our ideas have something slightly different to offer than those presented by other tech companies and groups. Called Humanity by Dentsu. First up is motion.
Hi, I'm Atsushi Wataki from the Motion Data Lab team. Our team has been researching how we can utilize the concept of humanity, which only humans and no machine can create, as data in business. Okay, let's get started. Please take a look at this video, which showcases our project vision.
Facial expressions, voices, and heart rate. We are in an era where all our personal information gets converted into data. We turned our attention to motion capture data. By utilizing a suit that can measure movement and heartbeat, we are expanding the possibilities of motion data. All kinds of motion data are consolidated in a platform. It is a project that will help humanity in various fields. Everyday motion data, such as gait data, is archived. By using it in combination with data on disease onset and risk of injury, it can be put to use in preventative medicine. Traditional motion data, such as those on dances and folk songs, are archived to help preserve and pass on cultures that are disappearing. Motion data that serve as models are archived to help with skill acquisition and movement correction, and it can be used to develop products that utilize data. Motion data will take humanity to the next stage.
To achieve this, we built a platform where all kinds of motion data are stored. We will link the data to a variety of motion-related services. We are aiming to establish a structure that will allow us to acquire and provide data to and from users and stakeholders. We've already started testing data acquisition techniques through wide-range collaborations. For example, we collaborated with Zenova on their eSkin. eSkin is a smart apple that can measure people's movements and other vital data. It doesn't need camera or external sensors, making it possible to acquire data anytime and anywhere. It also machine washable, which makes it easy to implement it in everyday life. As for posture estimation, we are working with data artists from the Dentsu group to develop a unique image analysis formula. It utilizes cameras. It will be employed as the most readily available way to acquire motion data. Of course, it also utilizes optical motion capture, which is used to acquire data in studios. The possibility for the way we can output data stored in the platform are endless. We've started working on projects like the following. In collaboration with Amina's SuperScan Studio, we are generating high-definition human figures in 3D CG that reflecting the motion data acquiring using the smart apparel eSkin. We are doing various experiments such as tracing the motion of a ballet dancer into a completely different female model. By testing this technology, we are starting to see the possibility of being able to overcome cost and location constraints, which has been an obstacle to the implementation of motion capturing app until now. We will soon enter an era where individuals will easily be able to get 3D avatars of themselves. We can give digital communication a human touch by loading these avatars with our own unique movements. Currently, the demand for home workout is on the rise. So together with GLC, we developed a device that allows for more effective remote coaching. It's a mirror device that allows you to check your own movements as you watch 3D CGs replicating your instructor's movements and determines the consistency between the two. In the years to come, 5G will speed up communication, AI technologies will optimize image processing, and the processing capability of the UINs, such as those of smartphones, will become more high performance. We are predicting that this will increase the value of motion data at an accelerating pace. Motion data will come to play a vital role even in the world where digital things are commonplace. We are hoping to collaborate with people all over the world through South by Southwest and bring together data and creativity in more human ways. We are looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kana Nakano from Marshmallow team. The theme of the Marshmallow project is well-being. With that theme in mind, we focused on the area of mental wellness. COVID-19 has created economic and health-related anxiety and led to decreased face-to-face communication, and this has greatly increased everyone's stress levels. But in fact, lower attention spans and the rising depression and other mental health problems are global issues that predate COVID-19. One possible cause might be a modern lifestyle that increasingly requires multitasking due to being surrounded by screens and inundated with notifications from social media. The human brain becomes increasingly stressed by continuous multitasking, causing damage to accumulate in the brain. But in these times, when we are flooded with information and notifications, it can be quite difficult to focus on just one thing. The new normal also demands us to balance home life and work life, which has made things even more challenging. So what can we do to achieve mental wellness? Today, there's a lot of focus on the third generation method of mental training called attention control. For example, in recent years, we have seen the popularization of mindful meditation, as well as the famous counting to 10 method of anger management. Both of these methods draw our attention away from emotions and information that hold sway over us, such as pain, stress, anxiety, and anger, bringing us back to a state of control over our attention and leading to improved mental health. Actually, simple and accessible tools for attention control have been available for a very long time. These are called stress toys. Wow, a fidget spinner! I haven't seen one of these in a while. And for the past few years, squeeze toys and slime toys have also been trending on YouTube. How will such toys like these evolve in the future? That's the question that started the Marshmallow project. This is Marshmallow. It's soft like a marshmallow. This is a stress toy of the future, so it can make different sounds depending on how you touch it. The marshmallow is comprised of a soft cushion, some sensors, and an app. This is a marshmallow core, which contains the sensors. The marshmallow core has gyro sensors and spongy pressure sensors that can detect how the user touches it. The spongy pressure sensors are the same one used in robotic hands and nursing beds. In the future, we are also considering using this core in cushions and stuffed toys. Wouldn't it be nicer to squeeze if it were shaped like your favorite stuffed toy? Sensor data are displayed in the app in real time and logged in your app's calendar. Every day, we encounter wearable devices, image recognition technology, and body temperature monitors at the entrances of shops and public institutions. With the continued development of sensors and deep learning technology, so many aspects of our lives have been digitized. But despite this, diagnostic interviews are still the chief method of addressing mental health and physical condition. That because my anxiety and my pain are subjective, so only I can understand it. Marshmallow, the stress toy of the future, makes practicing attention control fun while keeping log of negative and stressful feelings. We think that by making use of these data in the field of health and wellness, we can help people reattain a better way of being human. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Koji Hirohata from the Hungry Frame team. For the past 3 years, Dentsu has been working together with top universities in Japan and students and alumni of the University of Tokyo on various projects that we've exhibited at South by Southwest. In 2018, we exhibited a wearable backpack-shaped device called Lunavity, which augments the human capability of jumping. At South by Southwest 2019, we unveiled the Thinking Tobacco, a project that will change the future of agriculture through biotechnology which makes use of the tobacco plant. This year, we're exhibiting Hungry Frame, a project that focuses on the future of food. By replicating a minimal food cycle, we're trying to make the relationship between humans and the earth a more visible part of our daily lives. The issue is, in developed countries, we're not very concerned about wasting food, both as a society and as individuals. Over 1.3 billion tons of food goes to waste globally every year. Leftovers should just be thrown away. We believe that if we could get people to stop thinking this way, surely we can make progress in tackling this food waste issue. So, we approach this issue by collaborating with a team called Reuben, which is made up of university students working in the field of insect technology. We turned our attention to black soldier fly larvae. They have an amazing ability to break down food at high speed. They can also produce fish feed and fertilizers for vegetables from leftovers and food scraps that would have just gone straight into the trash. We started working on developing a product that can create a small-scale food cycle by utilizing the larva's ability to break down food. We're trying to change the way people engage with food and offer an eating lifestyle of the future. For this project, we came up with a product that can be mounted on walls and called it Hungry Frame. Hungry Frame consists of 3 layers. The black soldier fly larvae live in the soil in the middle layer. The larvae in the soil feed on leftovers that are thrown into this layer and break it down at high speed. The larvae gain nutrients from these leftovers from our everyday meals. They eventually grow big enough to climb the slope and fall into the water tank below. In turn, the fish grow by feeding on these black soldier fly larvae, which are a rich source of protein. As for the larva's excrements, they act as fertilizer, which helps the plants in the upper layer to grow. The fish and plants then turn into food for people, creating a small-scale food cycle that completes itself within Hungry Frame. We tried to come up with a product design that can reduce people's reluctance around living together with insects and be easily incorporated in everyday life. We also envisioned this product to be displayed around the house so users can choose from a variety of designs. Through Hungry Frame, we're making the relationship between humans and the earth a more visible part of our daily lives, changing the way people think about leftovers from something we just throw away to something that can produce our next meal. A future where such food experiences become a part of our daily lives may not be that far. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Takayuki Ishikawa from the Skypedia team. We have adopted the theme of weather to develop a meteorological learning app that nurtures people's imaginations. What does this cloud look like to you? It might look like a goldfish or a snail or maybe a carrot. Different people will see different things. We got to wondering how AI might determine the shape of this cloud. We also wondered whether AI might help create interest in clouds that could tie into meteorological learning. It is said that people long ago used to predict the weather from the shapes of clouds. For example, legend has it that tall tower-like clouds are precursors to rain. A beautiful sunset means good weather tomorrow, and capped clouds are signs of strong winds. But in modern times, advances in technology have made it possible to find out the weather from weather forecasts and weather apps. So now, we have fewer opportunities to observe nature, and we are losing the ability to predict the weather by looking at the shapes of clouds. Can we regain the ability we once had to gather information by observing nature with the help of AI? That was the question in our mind when we developed this app. An encyclopedia of the sky that teaches you meteorology through play. We call it Skypedia. Please take a look at the demonstration video. First, you hold your smartphone camera up to the clouds. When you place the cloud in the center of the app screen, It automatically traces the cloud's outline to generate an animals. It will also display meteorological information about the properties of the cloud. When you click through to the specially built website, you can learn even more details about the cloud. In terms of technology, the app conducts 3 major processes: sorting cloud type, sorting cloud shape, generating shapes. In terms of cloud type, we're having the AI learn images of clouds sorted into 10 types. Next is cloud shape. The app sorts the detected cloud shapes into 7 different types and chooses the best match from 7 possible animals. In the last step, the app uses an algorithm called SKetchRNN to generate an illustration. This process produces a line that follows the shape of outline that the app is given. We started by developing our own tools to create this dataset, and then we collected a massive amount of data on illustrations to build a SKetchRNN model for generating 7 types of animals. Our hope is that Skypedia will get people interested in the sky and the environment, and that we'll be able to increase accuracy by collecting more data to build a weather prediction model, and help people regain the ability to engage with nature even without AI. We are using technology to reclaim what technology took from us. We hope the regular use of Skypedia will get people back into the habit of looking up at the sky and serve as an opportunity for them to take an interest in the environment. Thank you.
That concludes the 4 Dentsu presentations. We hope you are able to gain some insight into our concept of called humanity. It's said that the idea of humanism came about during the Renaissance period. At Dentsu, we want to bring back the human touch to the world of technology and create innovations that go greatly beyond those of the Renaissance. Some of the projects you saw today, such as Motion Bank project, are already being commercialized, while others, like Marshmallow and Skypedia, are still prototypes in the development phase. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions or want to know more about where we are at with each of the projects and their development. We are also happy to hear from anyone here today who needs help solving a completely new problem other than those we talk about in our presentation. We might be able to lend you a hand. Combining technology and creativity and harnessing its power to change the world for the better. That's what we are hoping to do at Dentsu. Thank you for listening.